Right, in this video, I'm finna speak some real shit on why you shouldn't help people out. All right. Now, I know you guys might think this title sounds harsh, pretty fucked up, whatever. All right. But the truth of the matter is, I'm going to make you feel me by the end of this video on why you simply just have to be selfish most of the time in life. Now, it's the difference between helping somebody because they need it and helping somebody to people please them. Okay? A lot of the times people think they're helping somebody, but what they're really doing is people pleasing. All right? Let me give you guys an example. And when I say don't help somebody, use your brain. I'm not talking about your kids. Of course, help your kids. Help your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, your immediate family. All right? I'm not even talking about if you see somebody walking with their earphones on and they're getting ready to get hit by a car. I'm not telling you not to tap them on the shoulder and tell them a car is coming fast. You might want to move out the way. That's not what I'm saying. All right. What I'm saying is don't just do something for acceptance. Don't just do something because you want them to look at you a certain way. Don't just do something because you want a person to treat you a certain way. Because a lot of times people look at people pleasers as being fake, and it's the other way around. People are also fake around people pleasers. Example, they might act like they respect you. They might listen to all your conversations. They might even go as far to give you compliments. Why? Because they know you're a people pleaser. All they have to do is a few things that you may like, and you're going to eventually please them with something. Let me give you guys an example. Sometimes people pleasing is not even noticeable. Sometimes you can people please subconsciously and not even realize that you're people pleasing. Let me give you guys an example. When I was real young, I had this girl, right? I used to fuck with. And I took her out. I took some of her sisters, her brothers out, and even a few of her cousins. And I swear, you guys, we went to IHOP. And as soon as the bill came to me, I told them I got it. I paid for about a good 8 to 9 people's meal that day. Now, did I do that because they needed it? Or did I do it because they wanted it? You guys, I didn't even realize I was people pleasing at that very moment. Now, this was years ago. I'm a lot older now, and I do not people please no more. But I'm just giving you guys an example that I was once a part of the people pleasing team. I've been off that bus, all right? Listen, the people I bought that meal for, some of those people got more money than me. Some of those people had better jobs than me. But I just wanted my girl and her family members to look at me like I was this cool guy. I want them to look at me like I was generous, nice enough to buy the meal. I want them to look at me like I was a gentleman. Basically, I wanted her family members to accept me. Okay? You see how I'm starting this off? I'm going to give you guys an example of my own fuck-ups. Now, some of you guys might say, why are you showing us Suge Knight? Suge Knight was very selfish, but we're going to get into that a little later on to the video. He's going to be a big example to what I'm preaching in this video. All right? But let me keep going. So I just gave you guys an example of me clearly people pleasing. A lot of people do that, don't even realize it. Now, let me give you an example of me helping somebody. Okay? Now, let's say, okay, let's say somebody is like, you got a best friend, right? And your best friend is $10 short from getting her lights cut off. Just $10 short, and you have the money. You can give her $10. If she's a good friend and you know she'll do it for you, and you're positive she'll do it for you, then you go ahead and help her out. All right? Because she clearly needs it. She don't want it. She needs it. Okay? And if sometimes you might have to say, man, let me see the bill. Because some people will play you and don't even need it for the bill. They just want that money from you. Okay? You know how many people walk around and lie and say it's their birthday? Just so somebody can give them something? That's played out though. The birthday lies, oh my God. But back to what I was saying, you guys. I got this homegirl as we speak, right? Let me give you guys another example before I go all the way in. I got this homegirl, right? She tells me all the time how she used people. She tells me everything. So one day I was chilling with her, right? And she told me that she had a grip of money. She pulled out, I think she just got her taxes. And then she told me that she's finna go ask old boy, some dudes that she was fucking with. She said she finna ask him for $20. And I'm thinking in my head, like, why the fuck would she ask this man for $20? So I asked her, I said, why would you ask him for $20? Why you sitting here playing with this man? And she said, man, I always got money, but I want to use his money. It's like a motherfucker. People do this all the time. They will have weed, but they will want to smoke your weed. That's why listen to what I'm saying, you guys. You have to stop people pleasing. Because you don't even realize it. They just want it, they don't need it. All right? So now that we got my examples out the way and all that good stuff, let me tell you guys this. People pleasers, the reason people do not respect people pleasers. I mean, the reason you shouldn't be a people pleaser. Excuse the fuck up if you don't edit shit. Number one, people don't respect people pleasers. Okay? People don't respect people pleasers. A lot of people see people pleasers as being weak. A lot of people see people pleasers as just being a person they can go to when they need something. Okay? What else about a people pleaser? Another thing about a people pleaser that people hate or you would never get respected if you're a people pleaser. People might smile in your face. They're going to talk bad about you behind your back. Oh, he ain't nothing but a kiss ass, a people pleaser. That's all they're going to say. Okay? What's some more things? Not only people look at people pleasers as being fake, you bring fake people around you. Because they're only around you because they know you're going to please them or something. All right? That's why if you do something for somebody, make sure it's out of the kindness of your heart and they really need it. Don't just do something to be accepted. Don't just let somebody hit your weed so you can converse with them, so they can listen to your conversation, so you can have some friends. A real friend don't need jack shit from you. Nothing. Just you. All right? Now, another thing about being a people pleaser, remember I said you don't get respected, right? But if you're selfish, you get respect. Now let's talk about why I'm bringing up Suge Knight. Suge Knight was very selfish. There's nothing that Suge Knight did that wasn't for himself. Okay, yes, he brought out Tupac. Yes, he made Tupac a lot of money. Yes, he brought out artists like Dr. Dre. But he did that all. It's like a boomerang. You're doing all that for it to come back to you. So people will listen to me what I'm saying. Suge Knight was very selfish, but he was still respected. You hear me? Because like I told you guys, people respect people that is selfish. But people pleasers don't get respect at all. So take heed, y'all. I'm out.